Hi everyone, my name is Ruksar Nagra. Today I'm gonna show you how you can change your HD drive to SSD drive. For these, you need a few things such as your SSD drive. Second thing, your SATA data cable, which is a USB data cable. Third thing, a little screwdriver, which is you need later on to open the laptop chassis. I will show you everything through the step-by-step procedure, where I'm gonna show you how you can migrate your data from HD drive to SD drive. But for that, just follow the instruction and watch the video till the end. First thing, for the software, what you need to do, you need to go into the Google and type there Samsung utility for SSD. Enter. When you search for the Samsung utility for SSD, what first thing come up, this website here, www.samsung.com. You need to click on the website. It will take you to the main page, and if you scroll down the page, where it will show you few software there like data migration, you click on the plus sign. On the first line you will see data migration software. You need to click on this link. It will show you like that. What you need to do, click save. You can save anywhere you like. Just save. In few minutes the software will get download the save place, but I already download the software anyway. So what you need to do, you need to go into your folder where you save the software, as I already did. I haven't attached the SSD. Now I'm gonna attach the SSD to my laptop. Before I attach the SSD, what you need to do, I install the software. That's the software here. It will ask me the permission, so we click on yes. And this will open like that. So we haven't inserted the SSD yet. What it will show, it will show me the source drive. You can see the C local disk drive, and I have total 4 volume in there. So this means we need to put the SSD through the SATA USB cable. So you can see the file there, so we can install on there. This is my SSD, so I attach with the data cable. Now I'm gonna attach this one to the laptop so we can install the process. Now we just installed the SSD, and now it's gonna show me what you need to do. It's gonna show me, it's not showing me anything at the moment because obviously we have to select the target drive. We can't see anything on there. As you can see in the file, you only can see the local disk, which is a C. As you see, I just put my USB cable into the USB port. So what you can see on there now, there's a source drive, which is a C. Now you can see the target drive. If we click on this, it will show me the Samsung SSD 860 EVO 2 terabyte. I'm gonna click on this. Yeah, and you can see C drive is showing me. It's showing me I can select as much source I can on there. If you click on the press, if you click plus on plus sign, it will show you few things on there. It show you the option here as well. Now you can see we already select the drive. As you can see, C is over source drive, target drive, the one of the EVO SSD we just put in the USB through a SATA cable. What you need to do now, you need to click on the start. When you click on the start, it will show you this option on there, which is basically telling you your computer will be shut down after data migration in 20 seconds. So you click OK, and now it will start the process. It depends on your computer speed, how long it's gonna take, depend on your how much RAM you got in your computer, and your processor speed. So as I can see, it's not showing me any time on there, but basically I can see on there just a second starting. So I'm gonna pause the video for a bit while it's doing clone the whole drive to SSD. So as that finish, I will show you the next step. So far we can see it's only done 17%. So it's showing me the time on there, 45 minutes is gonna take, but hopefully it will be done before, because obviously if I show you few things like such as I'm gonna go into my computer. I will show you what size of the RAM I have. I've got 16 GB RAM in there, so I don't think so it's gonna take much time to copy all the file from HD to SSD. And as you can see, I already had a 1 terabyte, so I was thinking, change HD to SSD because it's more faster, give your computer more speed. So we're gonna see the process. Okay, it's got 19%, 20%. Obviously I got extra RAM in there, so it's making more faster to download. So I think I need to pause my video to wait till finish. I reckon it's showing me 44 minutes, so I reckon it will be finished in 20 minutes the max, because obviously it's got extra RAM in there. So I'm just gonna pause the video for a bit till do the whole procedure. Yeah, we can see now it's still on 29%, so I'm just gonna wait for a bit more. So once it's done on 100%, then what we're gonna do, we're gonna open the pack chassis on the laptop, and I'm gonna show you step by step other procedure. Once all the file install on this, it means we're cloning HSD to SSD. So once that everything done, I'm gonna show you the next step, how you can install your SSD to your HSD. So make sure you watch the video till end, because obviously this is my first video. I thought, I'll give you guys a easy way, because what the people do, they don't teach you all the stuff. I will put the link in the description for how you can download the software and where you need to do. There's my SSD. You can see it's connected to the laptop to the SATA data cable USB. Yeah, so far as you can see, it's gone to 41%, and it's still showing me the time on the 38 minute, and I reckon it's next 15 minute. But I'm not gonna record all 15 minutes. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pause the video. Once the process is complete, then I can show you the next procedure. Yeah, so far we've done 58% on there, and there's one good news. The more people like my video and subscribe my channel, I will give away one of those, and it's gonna be one of them people who leave a comments on there and leave their email address, and I will select a random person through the email, and will ask for the more details, and I will give them this free to like my video and subscribe the channel, please. Yeah, so far we done nearly 78%, 79. And when you're doing your data transfer from HDD to SSD, make sure you download the software from the recommended company website. Some people buy Kingston and some people buy Samsung. Don't use third-party software because they damage the computer, and sometimes it does damage the hard drive. So best thing to download the software from the recommended website, such as like Samsung only does for the Samsung, and Kingston. These are the hard drives, or other few other hard drives there as well. So make sure you download the software from the company recommended website. Yeah, we got to 96% now, so few more minutes. Once it's done on 100%, the laptop will restart, and we don't need to restart anyway. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna open the laptop chassis and change the HD drive to SSD. There you go, is 99% now, so 1% left on there. Probably be done in just a minute, as you can see in the video. Now we have done the 100% procedure on there, and is asking me the option. As you can see, there's a little option come up on there. This system will shut down to apply the setting 3 seconds. So what it's gonna do is gonna shut down the system. Yeah, now we done the procedure through step by step, and now we're gonna change the SSD to into the laptop. What we need to do, we need to open the chassis on the back, but always keep in mind what you need to do. First thing, always keep your CD drive open, because this is the first part of the laptop you need to take it out. So always keep in mind to, like, keep that flip little open, so easily you can get that part out. I'm gonna show you the rest of the stuff now, how to open a chassis and how you can install the SSD into your laptop. To open a chassis of the laptop, what we need now, as you can see, the CD drive on the side is be out. Obviously, as I told you, take the CD drive out. It's going to be the first part to come out from the laptop. And what you need now, you need a little screwdriver to help you out to open the back chassis. What you're going to do now, close the laptop. You're going to switch it around. Always keep in mind, when you're opening your laptop chassis on the back, first thing, always remove your battery, which is I'm going to do now. See, so taking this battery out, it give you the purpose. You won't damage any part on the laptop. Basically, when you don't take the battery out, you can't move the body part on there, and you might give electric shock to your laptop and damage the whole motherboard. And now I'm gonna show you step by step how you can open the back casing. As I told you, the first thing you're gonna do, your CD drive, the latest laptop, all of them, the first thing, the CD drive come out. Some of them, the old one, you can't take the CD drive first because they're attached to the chassis. And what you need to do, you need to take all the screws step by step, and always keep in mind, always keep one empty little box next to you so you can put all the screw in there. First thing I'm going to show you, I'm going to take the CD drive. As you can see, that's the screw. There you go. First thing, you pull it out, it come out. first thing is that. So what you need to do, you need to give a little push. There you go. As you see, the box pop out. Press back. There you go. And you take that little CD drive first. We took out that now. So we got few screws. We're gonna take out. Always keep in one more thing I'm gonna tell you. Majority of the people don't tell in their videos. You know, always keep in mind there is always two screw. As you can see, always try to open these one first, because some people, they don't realize these screws are there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take these screw out. Okay guys, I'm gonna open these all the screw now. And as you can see, you know, these are the small screw on the front, and the other, these screws are bigger screw. As you see the difference, these ones you can see is the small size. The one I took you before, that was a big size. So always keep in mind, you know, opening the case, always keep in mind where's the small one going, where the big one is going. These are the big one. These are the small one. And these one the big one. I'm gonna open the rest of all of them, so I'm gonna pause the video for a bit. You can see all the screws here. Yeah, couple of them is gonna be inside here. So what you need to do, you need to take all the screw out. Then I'm gonna show you how you can open the case on there. As you can see now, we took all the screw out, and if you can see, these are the small one, they're always on the front. These are the big one, they always you find in the middle or on the sides. And these are the black screw. You can see these come through the battery side. You see there are 6 of them. There are 5 of them actually. And now what you need to do, you need to lift up. The top will come off. If you lift up, see, it will come off like that easily. What you need to do, put this one on the side, because obviously you can see the whole motherboard. And if you do need to change your RAM on your laptop, you can see the RAM stuff is just here. What you can do, if you need to change your RAM, you got different RAM. So what you do, you just click, they got a little clip on the side. What you need to do, you need to just press the clicks, and the RAM will come up. You take the RAM. What you do, the new RAM, sometimes the majority of the laptop, they got 4G or 8G. What you do, if you installing a new RAM in there, what you can do, you can buy a new RAM, same model. They always have a model number here. As you can see, I got 8 GB in there. When you insert the RAM in there, don't put it straight or anything like that. Make sure always keep curved like this. What you need to do, just press. If you press, you can install your RAM. Now I'm gonna already have my SSD. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna install my SSD. Gonna take this out and put my SSD in there, because I already done the clown on there now. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put that one in there, and I'm gonna show you through the process how you can install this one on there now. This drive got few screw here. As you can see, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now we're gonna unscrew this one. So we will take the screw out so we can install our new SSD. Yeah, one more thing I'm going to tell you before you taking the screw out, there's always a little thing here. What you need to do, you just need to click back that one so you can take it out. So because sometimes what the people do, there's a little clip there. You can take that out if you want, otherwise you don't need to, because HHD is got a little connector here. You can take it out from there as well, more easier. The best thing, take the screw out, or either, up to you, whatever you want to do. Some people take the screw out first and then they pull it back, because it's got little bracket here, and this HHD that's fixed in the bracket. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the screw out and I'm going to take it back. I'm not going to take this part out. Now I took the screw out from there. As you can see, you can flip, yeah. And what you can do, uh, there's a little thing on there. There's a clip. What you do, you just clip up, yeah, it will come up. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my SSD there, as I need this bracket. So I'm gonna take out from the bracket, and I'm gonna put my SSD in there. So that's the middle of the process. That is, yeah, as I showed you, I clipped it from there. That's the part here is look like this. You can clip that out, make it more easy for you. So what you can do, you take that part separate, keep it on the side, and that's the, now I need this frame. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to unscrew this frame, because as you can see, it's got little black screws here. So I'm going to take that out with the screwdriver, and I'm going to try put my this SSD in there. As you can see the hole in there, so I'm going to show you that now. Make sure you use the right screwdriver. You don't want to mess up with the screw in there. These are make sure you use the right screwdriver in there. As you're gonna see, we're gonna open this one. One was the left. There you go, that's the bracket we need it. That's the other side. Okay, that's the third screw, and that's the fourth now. There you go, that's the SSD we're gonna keep there. What we need, we always keep in mind, that's the right place. So what we need to do, we need this one here. You're gonna screw these back in there. This one gonna go in there, so you have to keep in mind. See, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. So make sure, like, you know, when you're doing that, always keep in mind both sides the same. You know, you don't need to tie too much on there, because if next time if you need to change anything in there, then you're gonna be haggling. And always keep one thing in mind, you know, the screwdriver you use, make sure these are the magnet one, because it's easy to remove the screw from the drive. Make sure the both side tight enough. Now what you need to do, you took that part out from the HD. So what you can do, you just see the location, yeah, as you can see, there you go. You can stick that back in there. Yeah, as you can see, there you go, that's your drive. It's up to you. You want to switch the drive around, you can keep the same side, because whatever the side you're gonna put is gonna fit on there anyway. You can keep that side, you're gonna keep the other side low, so it's up to you. What I'm gonna do, I can switch that side around, I can switch this side, it's no problem. Okay, now when you done all the screw in there, you fix the bracket. What you're gonna do now, you're gonna put it back, because as we put the part back on there. Now we try to do this here. Make sure when you clip in this, clip that first. As you can see, we're gonna clip this one in there. So as you can see, this is more important, is connected to the motherboard. So make sure this little cable, it should be inside there. Now you need to clip back. If you see, there's a little clip. If you take the clip up, the cable will come out. And now what you need to do now, you need to put the screw back, the one you took out from the drive. You're gonna use the same screwdriver. The last one left now. These screwdrivers, make sure don't tie too much, because in case in future if you need to change your SATA drive, imagine some people put like 250 or 250 500 GB, so if they need to change, increase the capacity on there, so what they can do, they don't need to tie too much on there. So see, it's sitting properly on there now. So what we need to do now, as we done the procedure, make sure these all connected. As you can see, there's no gap in there. What we're gonna do, we're gonna put the chassis back now. As you can see, this is a chassis. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the chassis back on there now. Same procedure, when you put in the chassis back, make sure screw all these one first, and on the last you're gonna put your CD drive back in there. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start putting the screw in there. Make sure always put the big one first. I'm gonna put all of these back now in there. I done all the screw now, so always keep in mind the last part is the CD driver. That's the CD drive. You're gonna put that one back in there, and always keep in mind when you open the chassis, this is the first part to come out. What you're gonna do, you're gonna put that one back in there. There's a little screw for this. What you need to do, push back. There you go, all done. The last thing, the battery. Always keep in mind, battery is the last part to put it back in there. What we're gonna do, we're gonna put the battery back in there now. So what you do, you just clip the battery in there. That's it. What we're gonna do now, we change our SATA drive. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this drive on the side, we're gonna keep it as the backup anyway. Next time we find any problem with the drive, so you can take the backup from there. What we're going to do now, we're gonna restart, we're gonna start our laptop. As you can see, we've done all the procedure, and there you go. What we're gonna do, we're gonna start the laptop now. So let's see if the drive is working proper, and we will see if this SATA drive SSD make any difference to the window. to get, like, proper fast, because obviously the whole point putting SSD in there to make the computer more faster. As you can see, the window is loading now. See, that's the brand new SSD in there now. So we're gonna see if we done the proper clone on there. It should be more faster now. And always keep one thing in mind, there's a couple of things you can make your computer more faster, even going into the MS config thing. There you go. We successfully done that SSD from HHD. You can see we done C only. We got the C drive here now. What we're gonna do now, I'll show you one more thing on there. As we change the SSD, and I showed you how to open the case, and if you need to change a RAM in there, you need to upgrade your RAM. Now I'm gonna show you a new thing on there, which is I was talking about early on. If you go to make your computer more faster, type in there run. It will show you MS config. Click OK. Little pop-up open like this. What you need to do, you need to go to boot, advanced option, and as you see, it don't show you full processor there. What you need to do, sometime when you see in the option, normally computer setting, what the company does, they just by default they let the computer run with the one processor. What you need to do, you need to go into MS config, boot menu, advanced option, and you come to the processor, and it normally never be click. What you need to do, click on this. You see how many processor is running? 4. Yeah, take it to the maximum processor. Okay, what you need to do, you need to just click apply. As you click apply, okay, it's gonna ask you this option, and what you do, you just click on restart. That's the other way to make your computer more faster, as obviously already got SSD in there, which is computer should be more faster now. So let's see how long that's gonna take now. Because obviously this process normally take 20 seconds or 30 seconds, because obviously it's doing the resetting, the computer resetting in there. There you go, it's starting up now. Putting the SSD in there give you the advantage to load up your window quick. There you go. It literally took 3-4 seconds. I'm gonna show you how fast that drive is working. See, you click anything on there, it will go more faster. There you go. I'm not sure with the Microsoft Office. I'm gonna try that open one of them, the Microsoft, if they get open quick, because the whole point to put SSD in there to see if the Microsoft Office will run quicker. There you go, that's quick. I can see it's really quick. So I hope you enjoy my video. Make sure you subscribe my channel, and this is my first video on the YouTube, and don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section, and make sure you leave your email address, because I'm gonna give away these two SATA drive for the people who like my video and share, and make sure you subscribe my channel. I hope you enjoy the video. Thank you very much for watching the video. Bye bye.